Hello, Leo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this week ahead spread. Welcome to the new moon in Taurus. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading. I have a career or love spread in mind for you. So, what you're coming to this channel for, tune in and tap into that. And let's see if we can get you some answers. Leo, fire sign Leo. Let's jump into your reading. Thank you again for being here. Career or love, whatever, maybe it's both. Maybe you have both on your mind right now. Career or love for the sign of Leo. Leo, the first card is your current situation. The Emperor, big boss energy right there. Your attitude, the Knight of Swords. You might be moving towards having a communication, having a confrontation, or you could be running away from that. What is holding you back? The Knight of Cups. So you have two knights here. And what you need to work on. Page of Pentacles. The next card out is going to be your next step. Queen of Cups. Your bottom of the deck here, Leo, is the Seven of Cups. So in love or career, you've got choices. You've got options. You've got decisions to make. You've got emotional opportunities. And every cup is filled with something. You need to decide which one of those cups is going to work for you. But you have to remember, what you choose is what you get. And so you have to be satisfied with once you make a decision, because right now it seems like you've got options. Maybe you have a few different jobs to choose from. Maybe you have a few different relationships to choose from. Career or love, you've got options. And that very first card, your current situation, the Emperor. This is the major arcana attributed to the sign of Aries. So if you have any connection to Aries or have Aries in your chart, Leo, this is a big significance in regards to Mars energy. Mars energy gives us energy. Mars energy gives us power. Mars energy gives us rulership and authority. The Emperor is very masculine. The Emperor is very much in your masculine energy, making decisions, calling the shots, being the shot caller. It's very CEO, boss energy. So if you're here for career, your current energy is authoritarian. It's my way or the highway. It's black or white thinking. The Emperor sees things very this way or that way. That chess piece in this Emperor's hand signifies that they're playing chess, not checkers. It's big deal energy. Your current energy, your current situation is you're in your power. You're in your authority. Now that might not float everybody's boat, but for you right now, your current situation, very in your masculine, making decisions, calling the shots. If this is love, this is you and your masculine energy. This is you taking charge, making the first move, calling them, making plans, organizing things, you being a leader in your relationship or when it comes to love itself. So it's not sitting back and waiting for things to come to you. It's you doing, acting. Mars energy is very it's very fiery and it's very take charge. Your attitude is that Knight of Swords I mentioned, is moving towards a communication, knowing that I have to have that talk in work. Hey, you're going to send them a team invite. You're going to invite them to a meeting because you want to make sure that somebody hears you loud and clear. You're moving towards communication, a talk. If this is in love, you are making sure to schedule, can we talk on Sunday? Hey, do you have time for coffee? Because I want to get together and I want to discuss everything with you. This can also be a runner energy. So you could be running away from having a specific conversation. If it's at work, you could be avoiding somebody. Sometimes the Knight of Swords is classified as the runner, and they are trying to get away from confrontation. They don't want to have the confrontation. So your attitude could be so many different various angles. I'm trying to give you a little bit of everything so you can decide what fits. This energy is showing up in your attitude. Knight of Swords. Your what's holding you back, it's the Knight of Cups. So it's another knight. Knights are always moving. They're on their horse and they're going somewhere to do something. This one is doing something emotional. So where the Knight of Swords was about communication, the Knight of Cups is about the heart. Now we're dealing with a knight that wants romance, that wants love, that wants an emotional connection. So if this is what you need to work on, because here's what I'm going to say, Leo, you're probably really good and excellent at energy and passion and drive and being the boss and talking with people. But when it concerns that sweet heart of yours, you might not be so comfortable, so savvy, so able to really dial into your emotional center. This is what you need to work on. If this is in love, this is, how about upping your romance game a little bit? How about bringing home flowers? How about showing up like their knight in shining armor, male or female? How about rolling out the red carpet for them? How about treating them like royalty? I know, Leo, you're the king of the jungle and you like to be treated with royalty yourself. Everything about a Leo is usually so it's usually dressed in pearls and diamonds, and it just sparkles and shines because you are royalty. But I think what this is saying is what you could be working on is your ability to do that for others rather than having people always doing that for you, doing that for others. What's their favorite meal? What's their favorite color? What's their favorite song? Really dialing into your romantic side. And I am not trying to criticize you at all. I'm coming up with different ways to present this energy for you. Just a suggestion, and this energy is what you need to work on. If this is at work, it would be to tone your languaging down so that it's not coming off as fire, meaning like, sharp tongue, sharp words, quick and energetic. It's more so feeling oriented, and you're asking people, maybe as you're doing your rounds around the company, you're stopping and you're asking people how their kids did in their performance, or how graduation's coming for someone, or you're dialing into a more emotional connection. This is coming up as what you need to work on. And this is an emotional, romantic, movement-oriented conversation or taking action where your heart is concerned. What's holding you back? The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is immature. The Page of Pentacles is they're a student. They're young at heart. They're young at mind. They are open to opportunities. They have this earth-based energy to them. They are very much about seeking and opening up to opportunities where you can touch it, taste it, see it, smell it. It's this earth plane that we live on. The Page of Pentacles is what is holding, what you need to work on. What's holding you back is being open to opportunities, being open to new ways of thinking, being open to the energetic exchange between you and other people. I know that, Leo, you are that fixed fire, and I know that you can be very much about, yourself and number one. And that is a good thing because you have so much power about you. I think what this is illuminating is being open to other people, allowing other people to be a part of the process, being involved in other people's lives, and opening up to opportunities, whether this is career or love. Your next step, the Queen of Cups. We've got more emotional energy. Knight of Cups moving up to the Queen. This is your next step. Your next step is to embody this Queen energy of cups, of love, of emotions, of your heart. Embracing that nurturing quality, that empathetic, empathic, psychic, intuitively aware, music loving, creative. The Queen of Cups is very water energy, and that can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you've got someone in your life that is a water sign, this is your next step, to connect with them, to embrace them, to be open to them. Or this is you needing to soften your edges, to tone things down. If you're, like I said earlier, if you're really in your fire element and your go, go, go in your Mars energy, which can come off direct, sometimes aggressive, sometimes it hurts people's feelings because they don't feel seen or heard. They feel talked to and not talked with. And so this Queen of Cups is saying your next step is to embrace and be open to your heart, your love, to your psychic energy, your intuition. It's all of that water energy, that loving, soft, embracing energy. That's your next step. Let's bring over Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards for the sign of Leo. Trust Your Vibes Oracle. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. Instant feedback. Number 9. I think this is speaking to what I was illuminating to earlier, where if you can soften your edges, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, if you can address people and you can open up to opportunities that are in the here and now, maybe to have that meeting with someone to be able to connect, they might be able to give you feedback that, hey, I really like this. I like it when you schedule coffee dates with me. I like it when you make my favorite dinner. I like it. You'll get feedback. And I think you're going to get that instantly. This is card number 9. And 9 in numerology is all about completion, conclusions, and compassion. Instant feedback. Leo, please remember I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and your likes and your follows, subscribes and shares, any way that you want to participate with the channel, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Be well.